right, thanks for joining us today. Today we are going to do a quick unboxing of a brick plus 2 boosters from the Wonder Woman 80th anniversary set. This brick is coming in from Texas, and then 2 random boosters to go along with it. So we're going to bust this open here in a minute and see what we get in the distribution. All right, let's get to it. Okay, we're going to get started with the legacy card that comes with the brick. Let's break this open and see what we got. All right, and there you have Wonder Woman number 33. Okay, on the boosters for the first brick, to save a little bit of time, I went ahead and opened them at the top, but we're going to break them open together here and see what's inside each one. All right, so first one here has a giant, well, not really a giant, but Ferdinand, who is a standard size, but the sculpt itself is humongous. And Teen Lantern in there. That's a pretty cool figure. We'll do other videos breaking down the characters, but if we, I might quickly highlight some of them as we go through the unboxing today, but we'll keep it pretty quick. But Teen Lantern is a great one to look at. The thing that I like about her is the low point value, so 30 points, and she has the Green Lantern team ability, so she can carry 8 characters, even if they have the flight symbol. And with the rules now, you don't reduce your speed, as far as we know. So that means that 7 movement, she can carry up to 8 characters along with her. So a great little transport. And coming in with the Scientist keyword, which teams up with a bunch of pretty good competitive builds, Green Lantern Corps and Young Justice. Okay, that's the first booster. And this guy is just massive, if you haven't seen him yet. Okay, let's get on to number 2. Okay, a little bit crumpled up there at the end, but it looks like we got Dr. Psycho as the rare in there. Okay, let's get on to booster number 3. Okay, on this one, looks like we have Dr. Poison, and then we have a Gorilla Knight. So I'm eager to do some of the Gorilla teams, especially because I think one of the primes you can get the keyword to match up with Amazon, so that can make some interesting builds. This Jason I used in a pre-release over the weekend. I saw some people doing their rankings online, and he really didn't get any attention, but I think Jason's pretty good. I think I'm going to feature him in a video. The thing that's cool about him is that Wonder Woman team ability plus his traded super senses gives him a 50-50 super senses throughout his dial, which in our pre-releases came into play a ton. That Wonder Woman team ability, there's a couple figures that have super senses plus that, so it just makes them extra tough to hit, makes their dials feel even longer than what they are. Dr. Poison is pretty cool on what she can do, and we'll probably look at her also in a separate video. Okay, let's get on to the next booster. So that was number 3. So far we got the 3 rares so far. Okay, booster number 4. Okay, and looks like another rare. Okay, and this is the soldiers are a pretty good one too, with I think it's Ares that can generate them, or he generates the bystanders. Let's take a quick look here. So this one is a German soldier for 20 points, a 3 damage toughness energy explosion character with a 6 range. Okay. All right, let's get on to the next booster. Okay, number 5. Oh, and there is the Prime. Giganta. So, this one, if you haven't seen it, pretty cool sculpt. We'll take a quick look at her card, but I'm sure we're going to feature her in her own video because she does some pretty cool things on team builds. So this one I expect to see on a lot of competitive team builds. And also in there is Felix. So that's a pretty good booster. Then you got your super rare and the rare prime in the same booster. Okay, but sorry Felix, we are going to look at the prime. Okay, so she has the 25 or 75 point start-in lines, and what she brings is that giant retaliation. And we'll read through it real quick. So giant retaliation is power. Choose an opposing character that attacked a friendly character or that was attacked by a friendly character named Wonder Woman since your last turn. Place Giganta such that she can make a close attack targeting the chosen character, then do so. So on her giant retaliation, a couple things are different than some of the other retaliations. You'll notice that it's the attack a friendly character, that's the same, but you can also choose a opposing character that was attacked by a friendly Wonder Woman. And then most importantly is that you can trigger this retaliation. It has nothing to do with if somebody has already been placed this turn. So you can combo this up with other retaliators. Usually there's a stipulation in there that if nobody else can have been placed this turn for you to do your retaliation. So with this type of thing, without that stipulation in there, you could TK somebody, that's a placement. You could retaliate with one figure because usually that means you have to place them close enough to do their retaliation. And then she can also retaliate. So pretty cool thing that you have going on with just a 25-point investment on the lower click number. All right, that's pretty good. So the super rare and a prime. Okay, let's get on to the next booster. All right, so this one we got, that's pretty good. So we got the Wonder Woman with the lasso in this brick. And then this particular booster, then also a rare in there too. Okay, Wonder Woman with lasso, we will be looking at in a separate video. But that's pretty good. So we got a chase, super rare, and the rare prime. And also, I don't know how much more bubble wrap you can get in one booster, but there you go. We got 3 things bubble wrapped up. Wonder Woman, and second big piece of bubble wrap for the Minotaur, and the lasso in its own thing of bubble wrap. Okay, I had to, let's see, play against that lasso in our sealed. Yeah, this one is so the lasso, here's what it does, is incapacitate. Uh, when lasso Violet uses it, each opposing character adjacent to the original targets also become targets. So that incapacitate, and then it kind of like a pseudo energy explosion incapacitate, because the people next to get adjacent also become targets. So that one is pretty cool. Definitely could see some play on that even on its own. And let's see, so she generates it, and I'm not sure if anyone else in this set generates it. I'll have to look into that. So that's pretty good. All right, let's get on to the next booster. All right, we still got 4 left, and we got the Chase Super Rare and a Prime. All right, in here, looks like we got the Maxi Zeus, an allied soldier this time, so different than the German one. And we have Devastation. Let's take a look at that sculpt real quick. All right, let's see if we can focus in here. See what they're busting open. So you can see breaking that skull in half. So pretty cool looking sculpt. Okay, let's go to the next booster. Oh, and more bubble wrap. Another gigantic heavy figure here. And then inside here we got Strife as the rare. Okay, the Superman also had to play against him in our pre-release that we did, and at full points. And took a little bit of doing to get through that dial, so pretty strong Superman, as they all are. Okay, we got 2 more boosters left. Let's get to the next one. All right, and here we got Maxwell Lord as the rare, right there. And then that's Medusa, the Amazon warrior, which you'll probably want multiples of. Another soldier, and Mary Shazam. Okay, let's move on to the last one. Last booster of the brick, but then we also have those 2 random boosters to look at also. And again, more and more bubble wrap. And this one we got the super rare Hades, who is probably being crushed in there by this big bull. So this is bubble wrapped up and then also taped across the top. So like a super secure packing. And there, yeah, not really too crushed. They packed them in there just the right way, I guess. All right, this is a pretty good sculpt also, if you haven't seen it. See how it's kind of translucent behind there. And let's see if we can focus in even the details on the candles is pretty cool. All right. Okay, so that is the brick. We'll pull out those high rarity figures and look at them on their own. But let's go straight into the two solo boosters. These ones I have not cut open yet, so let's do that together. All right, again, more bubble wrap, and let's see who is packed in there. These are, oh, this looks like a good one. I can't see it through that bubble wrap, but there's the Sword of Athena inside and the Wonder Woman super rare. Okay, so that's pretty good. Super rare in that one. And let's see what's in this last one. All right, and Teen Lantern with, is that Ferdinand again? So is that a duplicate booster distribution of the one that was in the brick? Let's see. No, not quite. Oh, let's see. Actually, here we go. This is the same one. And yep, looks like the same, except as you can see here, the one that was in the brick, that Teen Lantern, is all bent up, and we got one that is not. So that's good. All right, let's take a second. I'm going to bust out the higher rarities, and then we can review what we got. All right, let's take a look at the rarities, and then I also pulled out the generic so you can get an idea of what you might get in a brick distribution-wise. As we were opening those boosters, I'm sure some of you noticed, but I did not, that the one booster had a duplicate Maxi Zeus. But that looks like it's an error. There's a Wonder Woman #1 card in there, but no Wonder Woman. So it looks like they put in an extra Maxi Zeus and left out the Wonder Woman. Okay, now let's take a look here. So for the generics, for your team builds in here, in the brick, we ended up with one DMA agent, one German soldier, one of the Guerrilla Knights, two Allied soldiers, two Amazon warriors. Then we had three Minotaurs with the one Ferdinand over there. And then on the higher rarities, what the distribution was, we ended up with two super rares, Hades and Felix. And then we ended up with one of the primes, the rare prime Giganta. And then we ended up with the Chase Wonder Woman #74. All right, so all in all, it's an okay distribution. A Chase, two super rares, rare prime. I'm okay with that. Hopefully you liked the video. We should have the second brick unboxing later this week or next week. So check back to see that. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching today. Check it out. If you dig what we do, go ahead and like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.